Welcome to Experience Points Duets. I am Kenny, aka Punderdrone on Twitter, and this is...
I am Kelric, aka Cormallon, Cormallon.
And we are starting a new video stream YouTube something called Duets, where Kelric and I, or some other two-player game people, will be posting videos or audio clips or whatever of themselves playing a game. And the inspiration behind doing this was finding a game at our local neighborhood game store.
Yeah, so we go there with our kids all the time, really try to patronize them. They're fantastic. And they had a display with this as the top box, and we were like, that draws us. It's perfect. It's queer, it's got the gender normative colors, but showing that they're for everyone. You know, boys can be pink, girls can be blue, whatever, which we're a big fan of. And then we started reading the box called Fog of Love, and you can't really see the stickers, but Kenny's gonna read them.
Yeah. New cover, same great game. This is one of two new covers of Fog of Love that represents the diversity of relationships you can play in the game.
Pause. My husband's going to read this in the cheesiest way possible, because this is a romance.
Already done. It's the same original game inside. So apparently this is a reprint. Maybe they got some community suggestions. I will bring it closer to see if you can see it.
And why don't you flip over to the back so they can see what one of the alternate covers is.
So it looks like the heteronormative couple dancing right there.
The game has gotten some really great reviews. They are a seal of excellence from the Dice Tower, and
Shut Up and Sit Down recommends. Yep.
Yeah, so they've got a couple stickers on here saying that the game has gotten some good reviews. It sounds really interesting.
The back describes the game. Fog of Love is a great game for two players. You'll create and play two vivid characters who will meet, fall in love, and face the challenge of making an unusual relationship work. Playing Fog of Love is like starring in a romantic comedy. It's a roller coaster ride of awkward situations, laugh out loud moments, and difficult compromises you have to make.
Just like in a real relationship, you each might want different things. Do you stay true to yourself, do what your partner wants, or do you decide to break their heart? There's no guarantee it will end happily ever after, but you will always get a story full of surprises that will leave you with a smile. We do not do super great with competitive games. It's not a good recipe, so we're always looking for something cooperative and awesome, and this sounds like a nice mix, a good challenge of building something positive.
And it has everything I love. There are storytelling elements. It's like it's a board game RPG. So let's start with the unboxing. Oh, okay.
Well,
I guess it does. I'm gonna start by stabbing myself. There we go. One small snip is all I know how you like peeling the plastic, so you do that.
I love it so much. It's the best thing in the world. Although, don't usually like this stuff. I don't even wrap presents. I put them in reusable bags because this is just landfill, and so is wrapping paper to me. So, you know.
So it's a unique box design. Instead of the box cover sliding up, it slides out horizontally, which is pretty interesting. I'm really curious to see what the inside of the box looks like.
I think the design choice here, is total conjecture, is it's kind of like a Valentine where, you open up the box of chocolate or something and it's kind of different, and so it gives it this sort of special feel. First thing we find looks like the romantic comedy. Yep, that's definitely the book. And it says, read this first. It says, the first time you play Fog of Love, you can play out of the box. Learning how to play while you play. It is therefore important that you not shuffle any cards before or during your first playthrough. This tutorial will take 90 to 120 minutes. Read the setup instructions on this page and follow the instructions on the numbered cards and soon be playing. Each tutorial card has a number on its back letting you know when to pick it up. It's that simple to get started. Enjoy your first game of Fog of Love.
Cool.
That sounds amazing.
That's actually super helpful. A lot of games kind of just throw you into the rulebook and say, start here, this is how you set up, and...
And the picture here gives you a really clear outline of what to expect from board setup, which is really nice.
Board itself is on the top. Oh, yay. It is a lovely, well-conceived...
Box design is so important to us when we're playing games, because especially with its cards and all these different pieces, not having broken down box places to put everything so that everything's a mess drives us crazy. We'll go out and buy separate things to keep everything in order, because having it all willy-nilly doesn't work.
No.
Okay. The board is handsome. It is nice. That is a nice thick board. It folds out really lovely.
I love the color schema. It's really pleasing to look at.
Yeah, this is lovely.
It reminds me a little bit of Time Stories, that storytelling board game, as far as like how they have different zones for things. And the fact that the deck order makes a difference, at least in the first playthrough, also kind of reminds me of how Time Story. So we'll have to see if that's how it is like in play.
And I'm already hooked, because this middle section here have wonderful names. So there's discipline, curiosity, extroversion, sensitivity, gentleness, and sincerity. So these are the personality dimensions.
And yeah, and so each one has like some positive attributes for them, and then the other side negative attributes. And the glyphs that they chose for each one is very interesting. So like for extroversion, they chose like a sun-shaped style glyph.
Sincerity has an infinity loop, which I think is fantastic.
Sensitivity looks like a dandelion, like the puffball.
You know what? They all have on the on the exterior portion, at least, this very mandala feel, which is really cool, and that sort of goes all through this thing. And what is really, really cool about this, to me, is it reminds me of you because of your astrology.
Oh yeah.
And what you do there, and this really has that kind of feel for, you know, personality traits and stuff that you get from any astrology type.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. And that's just a nice little personal, even more special.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell them what's in the Fog of Love section?
Yeah, so here it looks like, so there's a discard section for the cards. There's something, this looks like they are different types of scenes that you'll have. So one is sweet, one is serious, one is drama, and then there's a custom element. And so that'll be kind of interesting to see how that plays in. And then there's a play area, and there's a couple of other that have a synopsis, special events, and chapters.
So they have these card holders, which
they're gendered, it seems.
Which, you know,
it's fine because it goes with the design on the front of the box, but...
And they make sure to point out that pink is for everyone, blue is for everyone.
The blue is a kind of pale blue.
It's almost gray.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. It does actually, like against the wall, it's just like a darker version of our wall color, which is kind of interesting.
They have all of those. They have, oh my gosh, look, inside they even have these in separate bags. Are you kidding me? How lovely is this? They have
cool.
3 different bags for the 3 different types of tokens here. They have chips that are necessary for the game somehow, and a nice little section here. Yeah, this is lovely. I don't want to unbox too much until we're ready to actually play.
Yeah.
But there is this one loose card that sounds pretty cool. I guess this is the first one.
Yeah. It's titled Sunday Morning Date.
Oh, and then these are exciting.
Oh.
They're little plastic boxes.
They look like token caddies.
Yeah, that is super... This box is super clever. Whoever designed this is my new favorite person. If you're seeing this, you should message us on Twitter and we should become best friends, because honestly, your design aesthetic is beautiful. I'm so excited by this. You have no idea. That is the unboxing.
Yeah, we are super excited to play this.
3 separate card decks?
Yep.
Let's see, this one is Trait deck, Occupation deck, and Featured deck.
We are super excited to get to play this, and you know, I hope we have some fun experiences with this that we can share.
Absolutely. This is going to be really cool. Oh, I love on the we didn't even talk about the character section.
Oh yeah.
Which it has a section for your character, occupation, and then 3 features, personal discard area,
and then secrets.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I am Kenny. You can find me on Twitter at PunderDrone.
And I'm Kelrick. You can find me at Cormelon, and you can find us both at Eat Points.
All right, thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Bye.